Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maryn. I'm so happy to have you here with me. I'm going to make breakfast, but I'm also going to talk about excuses. I think excuses are probably what keeps us from living a healthy lifestyle, whether it's trying to overcome the fear of being in the public at the gym, whether it's what you're wearing, whether it's you don't know how to eat. There's always an excuse. I, multiple times a day, find excuses. Every second, you are always making a decision, whether it is to stay here and watch TV, or it is to put your shoes on to go to the gym, or to go for a run, or whatever it may be. There's always going to be an excuse. Every time, no matter what. Even just waking up in the morning is an excuse. Like, you get your alarm goes off and it's 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. I'll wake up when I wake up. There's always going to be a decision that needs to be made. And I am hoping that this will help you eliminate at least the majority of your excuses, because some of them are not valid. I'm going to be honest. A lot of them are not valid. And I can say that because they were my excuses. And my excuses were basically, at the end of the day, I don't want to. I'm too scared. Send someone else. So I'm going to go ahead and get started making breakfast. I actually forgot to take out all of my utensils. Usually I have these beforehand. Sorry. They're all right here. They're just, not where I need them to be. So I'm just going to get these out really quick. I apologize for the noise. Again, normally I have these out by now. And I have to have my teacup because if you've watched my channel, tea is so important to me. Oh, I already have one of those. My skillet. I need a knife. I need another knife. A spoon. And a fork. Okay, here we go. Good. We're done. We're ready. Okay, so we're going to start my tea. All right. So I'm just going to go through excuses that I had. So number one excuse that I probably used to not go to the gym was I didn't have anything to wear. So as a girl, we are a little more self-conscious about our body. And I don't want to blame the media. I think the media definitely started this trend of you need to already be skinny in order to work out, at least for women. I don't want to say that it was all the media's fault, though. I think that the media started it, but we finished it, How many times do kids get made fun of in school for their weight? How many times do we portray ourselves in a different light than what we actually are? There are multiple times when people have made fun of me for my weight, and it just made me so self-conscious, and nothing ever fit, and everything was too tight, and I had weird lumps in weird places that showed up in anything that I put on. And it just wasn't comfortable. Like, it just was not comfortable to go to the gym. So I buy my clothes over at Old Navy. I don't think you have to. At least I don't believe it is a requisite to only be dressed in Nike or Adidas. I'm pretty sure that you can wear, like this, I bought at the farmer's market. My pants are Old Navy. I don't know if you can, you can't see them, they're black. But they're from Old Navy. My shoes are Nike, but I got them over at the outlet store, and they were on sale for $25. Hey! And so you can wear, though, like, Payless has great sneakers for like $10. Oh, I just broke an egg. Sad. It won't come out. So sad. Oh well. But Payless has great shoes for a very affordable price. And that's not coming out. It's fine. And you can definitely go there and get some shoes. Like, it's fine. Your outfit does not have to be the most expensive thing in the world. And then people get very self-conscious about people watching them while they work out, which I get. I understand that. I started working out on the treadmill. I walked on the treadmill for 15 minutes a day. That was it. That's all I could do, because then by that time my social anxiety got the best of me and I had to leave. I was so anxious all the time while working out. And it was more of a workout to even be there than it was, anything else. So I went on the treadmill for 15 minutes every day until I felt like I could do longer. And at first, I could not do longer. Oh, you know what? I forgot to cut the 6 scallions. But, at first it was a matter of I couldn't do anything else. Like, that's all that I was capable of was the 15 minutes. I got exhausted. I was out of breath. My face was red and sweaty. And then I started getting more comfortable. Once you start going to a place over and over again and people start to recognize you, they're not so scary. A lot of the same bodybuilders would come in when I would come in. I started getting noticed by them in a good way, though. They would see me on the treadmill for 15 minutes. I remember, I still to this day have no idea what their names are, but I named them in my head. And there was a group of bodybuilders. There was all these guys, and there was a girl. There was one girl. I called her Wonder Woman, and I called them all kinds of different names. There was Lou Ferrigno. There was Superman. No, not Superman. It was Captain America. Lou Ferrigno. Who was the other one? Batman. They were all like characters that I had just created in my head because of what they wore primarily. Like, the girl, I named her Wonder Woman because she was the only girl, and I thought she was incredible. She was just so fit. And she was like maybe like, I want to say 50, 60 years old. She was not young. And, that's my hair. But she, she was working out every day, and she was lifting weights. And she was amazing. She had this incredible body. And I remember them coming up to me and saying, "We notice you working hard. We notice you putting in the work, and we can see it shaping your body differently." And I remember how amazing that made me feel, because honestly, 15 minutes a day and then going home and not changing my food habits was kind of like, am I wasting my time here? So for them to actually go out of their way and to encourage me to continue to grow was so uplifting. And that only happens when you are consistent at the gym. That only happens when people can recognize you, when they can say, "Oh, there's that girl. She goes on the treadmill every day for 15 minutes. Every day." And so eventually, and there was Yoda. There was one guy, I called him Yoda, because he used to be in the Marines, and he was like 80-something years old. He was an old man. And I called him Yoda because he had all of this advice, all of this information. He helped me with nutrition, actually. He helped me with lifting weights. He helped me with, oh my gosh, so much. And he was this little tiny guy. And He wasn't green, but he was short. So I called him Yoda. And if I'm calling someone short, I am 5'3", okay? He was shorter than me, okay? Okay. Not that it's a bad thing. So I remember going to the gym 15 minutes a day. And then they encouraged me by telling me to keep going. And I wanted to keep going because then by that point, I had made friends at the gym, you know? Like if I skipped a day, they noticed. Hey, what happened to you yesterday? Were you sick? What when you didn't come to the gym? I noticed you weren't there. And it was kind of like, I don't know, it was endearing. It was nice to know that people cared enough to know where I was, because my friends that were not working out, that were not eating healthy, that were not lifting weights, they did not care if I went to the gym or not. They were not encouraging me to continue to go. They were telling me that going to the gym was going to cause an eating disorder, and that watching what I eat was depriving me of happiness, and all kinds of weird things that I look back at it today and I'm like, wow, that is such a twisted view of things, but whatever. I just think that you have to be consistent in the gym. When you first go on your first day, you're not going to be Mr. Popularity or Mrs. Popularity. You're just not going to be. People don't know who you are, and they're so used to seeing people flake out. They're so used to seeing people there for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. The resolutions come in every January, and by March, they're all gone. And that's literally like, that is the case every single time, every single year. Come January, everybody joins the gym. Come March, no one's there. And then it kind of picks up again during the summertime. And then it goes back down when everybody is at the beach. You have to decide, is this when you're going to change your body, or is this when you're going to keep it the same? Because it's so simple to not go to the gym. It's so simple. In fact, it's probably going to be a lot more difficult to be consistent than to go to the gym once. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard. It's just hard. And I understand that. That was my excuse. It's too hard to go to the gym every day. There's things that come up. There's events that come up. There's birthdays that come up. There's illnesses that come up. You get the flu. You get a cold. You get exhausted. You get sore. You have work that night. You want to go to the movies with your friends. You want to go to the beach with your friends. You want to stay home and relax that day. You want to do a, I don't know, you want to do a spa night. You want to get your nails done. You want to go shopping. There's always something you want to do. But you gotta decide, is the gym my number 1 or is the gym my number 8? You know, like, you gotta figure that out. Is this going to be a priority in my life, or is being fat going to be a priority in my life? Because honestly, like, you can call it obesity. That might be politically correct, but it's fat. It's fat that's on your body. It's fat that's hanging out on your body, and it's fat that you're letting live in your body. And I have decided to evict my fat. I have decided that I am not allowing this to stay in my body any longer. I am done being responsible with all of these adipose in my body. Yes, I did learn that from Doctor Who. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, it's you just got to make that choice. You got to make that decision. Everybody always tells me it's too expensive to eat healthy. No, it's not. It really isn't. I promise you, it can be affordable. You just have to be wise. You just have to spend wisely. If you go out and buy these, okay, I love these. I did buy them, but I also bought them on sale. They were on sale for $2. They were originally $6. Okay, I don't buy these typically. I only bought them because, again, they were $6. But normally, no, I wouldn't get those. They're expensive. And you can make this so much cheaper in bulk. So this is basically just a bunch of superfoods that they combined. It's dried unsweetened coconut. That's so cheap. It's cashew flour. You can literally just grab some cashews and make the flour yourself. Coconut nectar. Are you kidding me? Maple syrup. Cacao nibs. Vanilla extract. Coconut oil. Himalayan crystal salt. And that's it. They combined all of those substances and they put them in the refrigerator. They rolled them up and put them in the. Do you have any idea? This was $6, okay? $6 for 6.2 ounces. It's 176 grams. For $6, I could have made probably eight of these bags. Like, I would not normally have bought this. I just bought it because I wanted to try it out. And they are really delicious. They are. I'm not going to say that they are. They are. But did I need to buy it? No. That was an indulgence on my end. Do you know what I do when I go to the grocery store? I stay away from the aisles. I don't go down an aisle because an aisle has processed food in it. And I'm not eating processed food. I'm eating one ingredient food. I need to know exactly what's in my meal every single time I go to sit down and have a meal. So whether that means I'm cooking 24/7 or buying food 24/7, I would much rather know exactly what I'm eating. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and they give you your meal and you're like, what's in this? Because it's all sauces, it's all this, that, and the other, and you're just kind of looking at it like, this does not look like food. What is this? Is this chicken? Is it goat? Is it donkey? Like, what am I eating right now? What's going on my plate? Why is that green stuff moving? What is in that sauce that's making it so thick? What am I eating? I like knowing what I am putting in my body. I like to be in control of my body. I always want to be in control of my body. Does that mean that I don't drink alcohol? What do you call this? This is, I do drink. I do have alcohol. I just choose to not have it 24/7. That hasn't even been opened yet. I do have one in my fridge. It's been in my fridge since Thanksgiving. I don't know if that's good or not, but it takes me a really long time to drink any form of alcohol. It just does. I don't drink often. And when I do drink, it's usually like a random watching something or doing something or whatever is happening. It's usually not like, it's never every night. It's never every week. It's never every month. I go months without drinking. I go weeks without drinking. I go days without drinking. Is alcohol bad for you? No. I don't think you have to deprive yourself. I don't deprive myself of anything. I want chocolate. I've got chocolate in my freezer right now. I've got dark chocolate. 90% dark chocolate is in my freezer right as we speak. I don't deprive myself of food, but I am wise with my food. I am knowledgeable about what I'm eating. I have decided to take the time out of my day and research this and figure out this is good, this is not. This is okay, this not so much. You have to take the time and listen to your body. You have to You have to listen to your body. Because if you continuously are eating McDonald's and fried food and Chinese and pizza, if you're continuously putting in all of that bad nutrients, it is suffocating your body. It is weighing it down. It is making it so it's harder to get up. An object in motion will stay in motion. An object at rest will stay in rest. Yes, I'm bringing you back to physics class, okay? Physics 101. An object in motion will stay in motion. An object in rest will stay in rest. And that is what happens when you sit down and you turn on the TV and you don't get up for the rest of the night. How many times have people fallen asleep in front of the television? How many times have people sat in front of the TV and started to eat? Don't eat in front of a TV. Please, I am begging you. Don't eat in front of a TV. Be mindful of everything you do. Be mindful and conscious on every decision you make, because that's what they want from you. They want you to watch the TV. That is why characters in the TV are eating Chinese food, are drinking alcohol at a bar. The second you watch that and you see that, you think, oh, I want that too. That looks so good. And you're going to go out and you're going to spend the money on it and you're going to eat it. And it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Do you think those actors actually eat all of that food all of the time? Probably not. Maybe one or two of them do. But I guarantee that the majority of those actors go home at night and juice and do a cleanse and run and work out and have trainers and have professional nutritionists that come to their home and tell them you cannot eat that food. They do not act like they're characters on TV. Those are characters on TV. Commercials are characters on TV. And I encourage you to not do that. Don't eat in front of the TV. Please do not eat in front of the TV. Please don't just go home with a bag of excuses and draw one out and use that one for the night. An hour of time from your day can help you. That's 4%. 4% of your day. 1 hour of 24 hours is 4% of your day. Can you commit to 4% of your day to a healthy lifestyle? I think you can. People say that they don't have any time. Okay, make time. Don't watch TV at night. Don't go out partying. You can go out and party. You can watch TV. It just can't be every night. You can't do the same repetitive thing every day and expect different results. Albert Einstein said that. Crazy is doing the exact same thing every day and expecting different results. That was the definition of being crazy in Albert Einstein's eyes. And that is what a lot of people think is going to happen. That's what they think is going to change. They think that they'll just wish being skinny, and they will. If they put their mind to it, they will be thin. Well, that will get you so far. But you have to put in the work. You have to put in all of the effort. You have to. You cannot just think skinny. You can't just watch the TV. You can't just go out with your friends and go out to dinner and go out clubbing and go out to the bar. And, those things add up. They add up over time. And I bet if you looked in the mirror right now, you could see what the equation equaled out to. If you looked at yourself in the mirror right now, you can say, yes, all of those years added up equals this. Are you happy with that? Or did you want to change? 4%, 1 hour. You don't even have to do that. I didn't start with that. I started with 15 minutes. 15 minutes of being consecutive. 15 minutes of consistency every day. And now I'm making a lot more progress. Now I work out every day for an hour, sometimes more. Today, I have a boxing class that's 75 minutes long. And then after that, I do a little lunch. And after that, I have another boxing class for 60 minutes. And then I take my dog for a hike so that he can get his exercise. So don't tell me your excuses, because there's something that can take them away. And that's all I have for you today. I didn't even finish my breakfast. I got so enthralled with talking to you. But I'm going to cut it off here so that I can finish this, eat this, have some really great nutrition in my system, and be ready for my day, my active day. Be active. Be an object in motion. Don't be an object at rest. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. Any questions, any feedback, if you have something negative to say, I just ask that you do it in a respectful manner. You don't have to like me, but be respectful. And if there's anything else you want to see on my channel, please, please, please let me know. Again, leave some comments down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, dollies.